page. And good morning. How's everybody doing this beautiful morning?
Good. I am good. Good now.
Good, yeah, that's good.
It is hot.
I'm Helen in Georgia, from Georgia. Helen Wyatt from Georgia. This is Tammy, my daughter-in-law, Tammy Hodges. My son over here, keeping us straight. Danny Hodges over here. He's got his hands full trying to help see about us and get us straight.
Good morning, y'all.
Well, it says it's gonna rain, but it's not raining now, and I don't know if it is, but I put my umbrella up, and I don't think I need it, but I guess we'll try it. And
Sarah Cook is watching on Facebook, and William. Hey, y'all.
hey, everybody. Good to see y'all.
Yes.
Tammy, get a cloth and see if you can find that camera on that thing and wipe it.
Y'all, we try to be prepared, but it seems like here's
a dirty one, but it'll be better than.
It's gonna be over there wherever the back camera side is.
y'all. We still trying to get everything.
It's still there, Tammy.
That's where the camera's at.
It's on the back. I think the camera's back there.
Using the front camera, Mom.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know much. But
Wherever this camera is back here, the other camera.
it's not there now.
That's where I was wiping, baby.
Well, I mean, you look like me. You're wiping all over the place.
Well, I am now because it wasn't working.
Y'all forgive us for
I
being
don't know what that is there.
not together.
I don't know what it is either, but
We got a little place on the camera over here on my tablet that's a light streaked on the side of it. We're trying to figure out what that is.
I know one thing, it'll be all right. It's just showing on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't like a flaw in the.
It still ain't.
It might be the thing that's holding it together there on the sides over something that
You
don't
know what
need
it might be? That might be where the camera is, Tammy. Yep. It is the side.
Okay.
Oh, well, we'll get it straight in a minute. Y'all don't leave. Don't leave, please.
They ain't going nowhere, Grandma.
We trying to. I'm a little bit I'm a little on the dummy side. This is the smart one
No,
over here.
you're not either. You got 4 now on Facebook.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. You sure do.
See your side right there, Mom.
Your thumb is covering up.
That's what the.
Yeah, it's okay now.
Take it off of the side of that table and let it be a little bit more level over there. I'm gonna the blue part.
Look at it.
There we go.
It's leaning a little.
It's all right, Grandma. I'm leaning too.
Anyway.
See?
We need it to be back this way just a little.
Hey, that's fine right there.
See how jacked up the table is?
How's everybody doing this morning?
Well,
I'm gonna fix it.
hey, everybody. We got it on Facebook too, because we want y'all to share the video, and then we want y'all to check out YouTube.
Hey, y'all. Good morning.
Helen Wyatt from Georgia.
How's that?
It's all right, but you missing.
Huh?
You missing in the picture.
Oh.
It's good, Grandma.
I'm here. You know I'm a jump up and down.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, I'm doing fine. How y'all doing?
How did y'all like Stephen's Doberman Pinscher deer story this morning? Only he can find
Yeah.
animals everywhere he goes.
I thought he said it was a deer.
What did I say?
When he started out talking about it was over my paint,
Yeah, and then he said deer, but I didn't know if I said
and
deer or
then
not.
couldn't have found out it was deer.
I never seen a deer on the beach.
No, but he showed the hoof prints afterwards.
He did.
Well,
I mean, I believe him. I just,
well, I think he showed the hoof prints for the people that didn't believe me. You know, uh, or may not have believed him.
let me see.
Oh,
Brenda, Jordan, Tammy, Jean, good morning. Y'all speaking to each other. Thank y'all for. Oh, I got some coffee this morning. Let me have some.
yeah, Heidi said, "Where's Grandma?" So she didn't see you when you was over yonder a while ago. So she didn't know what you was doing.
I'm a running around. Here's y'all some coffee. Y'all have some. It's a beautiful, beautiful, sunshiny, blue sky day.
It sure is, and it is hot out here too.
Hot.
Yes, ma'am.
Not hot to me.
It's hot to me. I definitely got the wrong shirt on. It's white and I'm sweating.
Yeah, you a lot more hot-natured than me.
I know, Grandma.
I got a little fan around there.
Oh no, it ain't that hot, but it's hot.
Hey there, Bootsy. Hey, everybody. I'm
Hey,
just sitting here
y'all.
listening.
He's waiting for us to get going.
We trying.
Well, I know they want to know how you feeling, Grandma. 'Cause they all been asking.
I feel better. I mean, I just wasn't feeling up like I should be feeling. I don't know what was wrong with me, but at that funeral the other day, I was standing there when it was over, and my head just got lightheaded, like everything started turning white. I thought I was gonna faint,
Hey, Thelma.
but I didn't, and I got over there and sat down, and I made it home fine, and I feel better. I stayed outside yesterday working on oh, you can't see the.
Oh, I see something. I can see it, Grandma. I can lean like this right here. Amanda, Dove, see?
So y'all,
Night Wolf.
one thing I'm convinced about that Grandma convinced me of, if anything can happen, it happens to her. I've been down here since 9 o'clock,
Oh, thank
and
y'all.
we hadn't stopped.
I know it, and it's just things just happen that you don't even.
It sure does.
Something on my computer wasn't doing right. Danny lost some stuff he put on it, and I didn't get it off. I don't know where it went, but I don't know much, y'all. I just, and I find out every day that I know less and less.
Hey, that's the way it is with everybody, Grandma. Can you see this chat? Wait, you don't need to be looking way over here, do you?
She can see that on the TV.
Are you talking to me or
I was
Tammy?
talking to Tammy. Can
Oh.
she see?
Yeah, I can see it.
She can. You could bring that up closer, Danny.
No, I can see it better that distance.
Oh, you can.
Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
she just needs to be looking toward the TV, though.
Yeah, because if I look this way, they think I ain't looking at them, which really ain't. I'm just reading the comments. But I can see the comments here.
I wish they was a little brighter so I could see better. But I can see it, but it's hard. Hey, John, Ray, is somebody speaking to him or am I speaking? I mean, I don't know what. I don't know.
He's telling Brenda Jordan good morning is what he's doing.
Oh, is that what he's doing? Well, that's great.
And Leanne said,
I'm so glad y'all like each other and enjoy speaking and
yeah.
fellowshipping with each other. That's what I'm here for, is to uplift and and y'all uplift us. 'Cause sometimes we get burnt out or something that I don't know.
Look at her.
Jenny, you're the luckiest man in Georgia.
Oh,
Surrounded by beautiful women. I gotta agree with you.
Oh,
That's
he ain't got
sweet.
no choice. If he comes down here, he's gonna be with his mama and his wife.
They said Stephen was telling somebody about Grandma's channel at the beach this morning.
Ah, yeah.
I'm doing good, Amanda.
Let's see, sweet. Slim Twiggy. I wonder where these people get these names from.
So,
Wilkes County boy.
so Grandma, you got 346. You and Tammy tell everybody, hey?
Huh?
You and Tammy tell everybody, hey?
Oh, hey, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
I thought I'd done that, but somebody might have come in
You
that
did.
wasn't there to start with.
That's right.
Y'all, when you're 85 years old, it's hard to start. I didn't do good when I was in the first grade, and I sure ain't doing good in 85 years old. I was too shy for my own good. I would not say nothing. I wouldn't. I was just too shy to. I was always afraid I wasn't gonna learn, and I didn't learn as fast as my sister. I brought some books home from school, and my sister could do with them more than I could. I went to school.
And she wasn't in school?
She hadn't started school yet. She didn't go to school in Adrian. I did. And she was smart. I mean, she was always real book smart, but I wasn't book smart. I'm common sense smart, if you know what that means. I kind of,
Well, some
Well, you
people's,
ahead of the game with that.
and some people's book smart, some people's just common sense.
yeah, they are.
And, but you know, either one of them's good.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, but
But
know,
you can't have too much of one and not enough of the other.
yeah, some people are so smart, they don't have much common sense. They don't know how to figure out stuff when it don't work. You know, they just don't know what to do with it. But I'm a common sense person, and I can sort of rig up something and fix it and whatever I need to do.
You ever heard a real smart person trying to explain something? Hey, you try reading the Georgia hunting and fishing regulations. They got it worded like where when you get through reading, you say, "Do what?" We used to always have to call the game warden and ask.
Gracious.
It was that bad.
We got you, Linda.
What?
Linda wants us to remember her in prayer. Her left eye's giving her problems.
Oh my goodness. What? Tammy, I'm sorry you can't see.
I can see it.
You
I
know
just
what?
didn't catch the name. I saw the prayer request, so I looked over there to see what the name was.
You know what William's saying here?
Nanny
What?
turned it.
That you can't learn common sense from a book.
No, you can't.
No, you have to be born with it.
And my daddy had a lot of common sense, and I don't know how book smart he was. I really never thought about it, but I guess he knew enough to.
He
You
was
know-
book smart enough for you, wasn't he, Mom?
Way back then, they didn't even go to school that much. They had to work on the farm and stuff, you know. But my daddy was smart. He had a good heart, and he cared about people and
Here's Stephen.
helped people. Huh?
Stephen said, "Good morning from Beachside."
Good morning. I see your blistered self. Y'all just don't get it. Y'all, you can get blistered under the umbrella. If you go to the beach, you're going to get blistered just about.
That's right.
And that's a miserable thing. We used to go and we'd ride down there and go and sit out in the sun and go in that ocean and have to ride home with sand in your bathing suit and blistered all to pieces and
Yep.
oh gracious, that was so bad. And you just can't imagine how much you can get blistered when you ain't even trying to get blistered.
I bet Stephen done rounded up about 10 women down there by now.
If they can keep up with him, I don't know who can keep up with him. He don't let no grass grow under his feet.
He sure don't.
He got that energetic stuff from the Hodges, I believe. Miss Hodges was like that. Well, I'm telling you, everything she done, it was just getting it done, getting it going, cutting grass, pushing that lawnmower up and down, and Mr. Hodges was laid back like Danny. He didn't worry about nothing. She kept things moving. I hope you having a good time, Stephen. I went up there and looked at your animals yesterday. Lord, you got a bunch of them. They was honking and them old geese was hissing at me.
It was.
Yeah. They was,
Yeah, they do that a lot.
they hissing.
Grandma, what is it about you do that to the women?
What?
The women be hissing at you.
Ain't no women hissing
When,
at me.
when you go to the club dancing?
I don't go to no club dancing.
She just goes to Club Hodges on Friday nights.
Oh, yeah.
That's all.
I was trying to figure out where's that?
Oh,
I ain't never been no partying person. My sister wasn't either. Neither one of us was.
thank you, Zippity Doo Dah.
Oh, zippity doo. I think of that song, zippity doo dah.
Mm-hmm. She says she liked my blouse.
Oh, it is pretty. You got a Band-Aid on your arm, and I got a sore on mine.
Yeah, I
yesterday.
ripped my arm open yesterday on the cabinet door inside the house.
Oh, you did?
And my skin's never tore like that, but Danny says I'm getting old. I mean, it ripped in two places, looked like a snake.
Yeah, your skin is,
And then the cage got that.
your skin don't, as you get older, your skin tear easy and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked with a girl. Her mother-in-law fell out there on the sidewalk and skint the skin off of her
Ooh.
leg, right there where that bone sticks out on your leg. She said that thing, like that was just old thin skin, and it hardly wouldn't grow back. And she was old too, and I didn't. I get out there to working and I hit my arm right there. I stuck something in this arm back here.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what all else I done. I get
Backed up like the trip, turned a backwards flip, landed on your feet like you was one of them gold medals, landed like this.
You ought to see Mo there.
Hey, Grandma, you know what I'm thinking about doing?
No.
I'm thinking about going down there and staying with Stephen in his tent.
Huh?
I'm thinking about going down there and staying with Stephen in his tent.
He ain't got no tent down there, has he?
Hey,
He was on the beach with a
you
blanket.
Are you gonna carry one?
what Stephen does is he got a tent down there, and he's standing out there like he's worth $1 million. I'm thinking about going down there, Mom.
I ain't worried about you.
Oh.
You too homebodied for that. Unless Tammy goes now, you take off with her with you, but
Hey, I go in a heartbeat. Tammy get the truck.
no, I know you will. I know you
Tammy
will.
ain't going. I'm burning up setting him. No, I don't want the fan, Grandma.
I don't know how y'all get so hot.
Yeah.
It warmed to me too.
You
I got a fan around there.
you didn't ever flash, Grandma.
I have. Yeah, I have.
Oh, you have?
I have.
Oh, I didn't know you ever done that.
Yeah.
I thought that was one of them blessed things
I
you
was
didn't
working.
have.
I was working at the woolen mill, and I be when you work at the woolen mill, we looked at cloth that they made, and if there was a defect in it, you had to fix it. And sometimes we'd have to sit down and sew in, or if there was a thread that didn't get sewed in or woven in whenever it was being made, you had to have a piece of that thread, that cloth, whatever color that was in that piece of cloth that wasn't there. You had to get a needle which was about this long, and you had to sit
How
down
long?
and you
I
had
wasn't looking. How long?
a needle was about
Yeah.
that long.
Okay.
And you had to sew in that thread. If it was 80 yards long, the thing wasn't in the 80 yards, you had to sew 80 yards, just going in and out, weaving that thread back in that piece of cloth that they didn't get put in there.
A thread. A piece of thread.
Yeah.
You said cloth.
The
It's a piece of thread.
The yarn that went in it, you had to put one back in it the same color that wasn't in it.
Yeah.
So,
How'd you know what was missing? Just from knowing?
yeah, it's we had plaid cloth, and you could tell what color wasn't in there. And we had Army Navy cloth, that big old blue thick stuff. Lord, that was so hard to sew. And I'd be sitting there, you have to wrap it up. You have to put it over your lap and sew it in. And I had hot flashes when it would start down in your feet, and it would go up your legs and go up to your face.
Yeah, I guess you did have some, Grandma.
Yeah. And you know, you go through it quits after, so I don't even know how long I had them. Not that long, I don't guess. But anyway, we got paid by however much we sewed in a day.
Y'all did?
They
Is that how
made,
they paid you?
yeah,
Production.
you had to sew. They measured it, whatever you done that day, and write it down, and that's what the next day you measured how much you done that day.
And if you didn't sew much, you didn't get paid much,
No,
did you?
you sure, you had to sit there, and I mean, I was friends with this lady. She couldn't hardly see that navy. It was black, and it was tight, and you had to sew it. And I've seen her with 3 sets of glasses on her eyes trying to see
Dang.
that.
I do the two sometimes.
Sheldon was the one that she
Trying to
had.
see.
I mean, you couldn't hardly see them stitches. It was all dark and a little old bitty thread. And I heard they had a mill, J.P. Stevens in South Carolina too. Some of those people came down and worked in our mill for a while when they were slack at their mill. But that was it was a good job. You was out of the weather, and you was warm and cool in the summer, warm in the winter, but that was just pretty. Oh, Ron, Wise.
Right.
Oh, thank you for that super
Grandma,
chat.
do you remember last time I was down here, I said they was something somebody told me they remembered you doing a video about, and you asked me what it was, and I told you I didn't remember. I remember now.
We don't remember.
You told me, I was telling you about it, then you said, well, what's that? If you don't remember, what's that worth? I remember now.
All right,
It's worth something if you remember.
tell her before
When
you
you
forget
said
it.
Shelton, it made me remember. She was talking about when you and Miss Shelton went to Atlanta, and it was raining.
Well, I thought you said a video.
Well, you were saying that on video.
Oh, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that woman had confidence in me. Like, I mean, we was best friends, and she was. I don't know how book smart she was, but she, otherwise, like nailing a nail and hanging up a picture or some of that.
Lighting a fire.
Yeah, lighting a fire and cutting. She called me one time and she told me to come over there if I could, and she was cutting some pampas grass down that was in her yard. It had just got so big. I told her, okay, I'll be over there in a minute. She lived over there in East Dublin, so I went over there. She was out cutting pampas grass.
Hey, get that Amy out of here, y'all. Right now.
What did she do? Don't matter.
No, go ahead with your story.
Anyway, she was out there in the front yard with a pair of scissors cutting pampas grass. If y'all know what pampas grass is, y'all know scissors and a big old clump of it, like way big around. She was cutting with scissors. I said, Lord, you gonna be out here forever. I cut that stuff, dug it up for her. She wanted it gone. I dug that stuff up. I could do stuff. She said, would you come over here and bring a hammer and a nail? I got something I want to hang up. I would never in my entire life ask nobody to come and bring a hammer and a nail to hang up something.
Well, Grandma, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Why, every time you go to Atlanta, it's always, it ain't just raining, and it is flooding. The streets are covered with water. Why is that?
I don't ask me. Well, one of my sister's son was getting married. And I was gonna go. Sheldon, she was gonna go with me. She'd do anything I wanted to do, and she was happy. She smoked. She just sitting over there smoking and riding, not worrying about nothing. Not nothing.
'Cause she was with Grandma.
Yeah, and she, whatever I done, she didn't never complain. She was happy. Well, it come up a storm, y'all. Thundering and lightning. Water coming out on the side of the car, just making a big old ocean wave out there on the side of the road. She's sitting up there, just as calm. You doing good, Helen. You doing fine.
Doing great.
You doing a good job. I was over there about to have a nervous breakdown and trying to drive, and
in Atlanta, too.
And Atlanta, and them people up there, they don't even know nobody else is even on the road. They ain't studying nothing but them getting where they going.
That's right.
Atlanta's the worst place in the United States, y'all.
I know it. I believe it. But she had confidence in me that I don't think nobody in the world ever had but her. She just thought I could do anything, and we had a lot of fun together. She passed away. She had cancer, and I went up there to her house. She moved to Myrtle Beach. She did live over here in East Dublin, but she moved to Myrtle Beach, and
now, Grandma, ain't that you was coming back from somewhere, I don't remember now, but didn't you show her a house with two different color medals on it?
yeah,
That was Shelton's house, wasn't it? That wasn't Shelton's house.
No, it was some houses at Myrtle Beach they paint their houses pink and purple, and down there on that place where they lived, it was on the ocean. They painted their houses all kind of colors.
And didn't she used to live in Scott?
Yeah.
You sure that wasn't her house with the two different colored medals on the
Oh
front?
yeah, that was her house. I thought you was talking about at Myrtle Beach. Yeah, that was her house that those people's got. Was it black and red?
It was. You showed it on camera.
Yeah,
don't
it's
remember
black.
what color, but-
A strip of red tin and a strip of black tin. A strip of red, a strip of black. All the whole rooftop was like that.
Hey, Mom. I mean, I know like I'm keep jumping in there, but did she move to where? Did you say she moved to Myrtle
She
Beach?
moved to Myrtle
She
Beach.
moved to East Dublin, and then she moved to Myrtle Beach,
Why? Why did she move?
'cause her daughter lived in
Oh,
Myrtle
okay.
Beach. And
Sometimes I like want to know why somebody moved.
And her
you know.
daughter was helping take care of her after she got so
Yeah.
sick.
Well, I understand now. Sometimes I mean,
but she wasn't sick when she went, but she got sick afterwards.
sometimes it amazes me how people just up and move to another state.
It does me too. It does me too. I mean, I can't imagine me picking up and moving nowhere. I can't. I reckon I'm not an adventurous person. I'm happy. Right here, and I don't even think about moving. But there's people like T.L. Stryker. He lived in Adrian. Now he lives.
In Texas.
Yeah. I mean, how do you get to Texas?
Yeah, I mean, what in the world, you know? Like, you sit around watching TV and said, I think I'm going to move to Texas.
I don't
But-
know.
But people
Something.
always have a reason, you know, but it's
Yeah.
always interesting to me.
Pink houses and purple houses.
Cool.
They was all kind of houses down there on that ocean side, that place where she lived down there close to the beach, and all the houses was all kind of weird, nothing like, it was all painted up, all kind of colors, and
You know, Mom, I watch videos about like rock bands, and something's always interesting, like how they all move 1,000 miles, and that band, like how they come together, and them moving, they just happen to move to the, to the perfect place to meet, and they are the bands that they are geniuses. You can take one of the band members out, and it'll cripple that band. I mean, what you call it, Tammy, when they just like they are all geniuses together. There's a word for it.
I don't know
I
what
don't
that.
know, baby.
I don't know what that word is either. I'm not one of them, so I ain't associated with that. I know common stuff. I know, but I don't know.
Everybody knows Aerosmith, and they separated now. But that guitar player for Aerosmith, he's nothing without Steve Tyler. Without Aerosmith. Now he plays good and everything. He's got him a singer, but they ain't. They just ain't hitting on nothing.
I don't like to move. I've lived in oh shoot, I can't.
4
think.
places my whole life.
Oh,
And Ellen Stewart says, I lived in Atlanta for a couple of years.
oh,
Fast City, moved back to Texas. Why did you move to Atlanta to start with, Ellen? She said she moved back, so that means she moved from Texas to Atlanta.
I never wanted to live in Atlanta. I went up there to see my sister. I got lost every time I went, and them people up there. one time I was gonna turn, and I was turning on a 4-lane highway one way. And you think
Oh, man.
them people's gonna let you back out of there and get? They ain't got no sympathy for nobody that don't know where they going or nothing. They ain't caring.
That's right.
They will not let you get off the bypass. I have wanted to get off on a place. Them people won't let you over. I don't care how much you put your blinker on there.
So, Grandma, Helen Stewart said she had a job transfer.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Well, it had to be something out of this world for me to transfer somewhere because I ain't studying it.
What about you, Tim?
No,
Hey, if I wanted to move to Atlanta, Tim would be talking about, let's go.
No, not to Atlanta.
Alaska.
Oh, Alaska? Yeah, we can go there.
No! That's freezing cold. That's where
Cody survived it.
Cody's won't try. Thinks gonna go back. His work ain't working out as great as he wants it to, and when you working where he worked, you make a lot if you don't get hurt. But I'm not adventurous. When my sister graduated from
Stop knocking Atlanta.
Stop knocking it.
Yeah, Myra said stop knocking
Yeah,
Atlanta.
if you live in Atlanta, most of the people love it.
Yeah, they do.
I had to drive through there one time, and I
We don't
want to do it no more.
Hey, I'll tell you something now. Like, we don't drive like that in Dublin.
No.
Like, where if you're going 60 miles an hour, somebody gets mad at you. And, you know, in Atlanta, if you're driving 60 miles an hour, somebody be talking about blowing the horn.
I mean, and they going down the interstate like with one arm laid over on the other seat, just driving, and you over there just
cutting in and out of traffic, like,
and not even worrying about nothing, flying, y'all. I mean, driving fast.
Grandma, tell them about like when you used to go to work, and they be people passing everybody, and what happened when you get up there in East Dublin?
People come around. I'd be going. I ain't going over the speed limit. I'd be driving the speed limit. Them people get out there and zoom around you, and they just had to get around me when we got up that East Dublin to that stop sign. I'd be one car behind them. They took a chance on their life to get ahead of me, and I'd be right behind them. I don't do that. I don't care, and I don't get mad. Now, our preacher don't like no slow-poking people.
Hey, Grandma, here's the way I feel about it. If, like, you're worried about getting somewhere, leave 15 minutes early.
Yeah, y'all, they not saying that the people in Atlanta aren't good. They just saying that they just drive fast.
They used to it. They know how to drive up there, and they not very considerate. The ones that I've been.
No, they are kind of bad driving. Yeah, there's good people everywhere, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's saying that by no means, but
no.
but the people in Atlanta, they don't consider you from east of them.
And we kind of slow moving here. We just we ain't in no big hurry, or I'm not. I don't never pass nobody unless they're a tractor or something, and they pull over to the side of the road and I can go by. I don't pass cars. I try to stay safe and drive safe and get there alive. I'm not
I saw it.
Okay.
Yes, Bloomin', I got it. Bloomin', that shirt, it was a large, but it was about a 2XL large as far as fitting, so I'm going to let my sister have it if you don't mind. It was way, way bigger than a regular large shirt, but it was beautiful, so if you don't mind, I'm going to let Dina have it. But thank you for the shirt. I mean, it was beautiful, it just didn't work.
Bloomin', you are a sweet lady. I'm telling you, you are certainly a blessing. And all these other people are too. You just, You my silky. You give me them little silkies.
That's right.
And my first silky, a blooming star, is growing. Y'all, he's growing. Or she. I don't know if it's a he or she. And y'all keep telling, or Stephen keeps telling, how you tell a hen from a rooster by their wings. I can't tell nothing. I can't tell.
I think I know.
You do?
I know now.
Well, every time I look, they all look the same.
The males, when you pull their wing out, not their main wing, but the little short feathers there, a female's feathers is curved, got a curve in it, and a male is straight like you took scissors and cut them. But they are not perfectly straight, but they are straighter than what the females are. The females is round on that little.
And the males have more than one layer. They have little, like teardrop feathers at the top. And the female's feathers is all in one feather.
Well,
At least that's what Stephen said.
I'm going to try to take mine down and look at them and see if I can figure that out, because I don't need no more roosters.
Sure don't.
Especially them kind I got.
Yeah, did you that rooster that Stephen's got, the sheriff?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen how friendly he is?
Yeah, I walked up there yesterday.
He's a good
But you
watchdog.
Do you know what? Something's going to get that rooster.
Well, I thought about them big old birds flying around.
Where does he roost?
Right there beside. Oh, he roosts up on a stick inside his pen. He gets in there every night.
Does he, Tim?
He gets in that pen up on
And
that
y'all
stick
close the door?
every night. We don't close the door.
Oh.
Well, a lot of people will go when they go to roost, go close the door, and then open it back up the next
Oh,
morning.
I didn't know that. I hadn't closed the door since.
William said he let out a bunch of chickens and roosters, 20 or 21.
Wow.
Something got every one of them. And I've had chickens before a long time ago.
Wow.
Possums and coons and hawks and owls will see where they roost, and they'll go in there at night and get them. I could hear my chickens going off down there in them woods hollering. Something had them. You can't let nothing stay loose. Something will get them.
Well, Tammy, you better write that down. Start closing that door.
You sure better, because they'll get them. I mean, they might not do it right away.
I didn't know if Stephen closed it or not, but I hadn't been closing it. But I'll do that at night now.
You can't let chickens, because I had some, and they'd roost down there over that water. Something got them too. I mean, they'll just know they're there somehow and get them.
Grandma, tell everybody where you at on Facebook when they shut that down.
Y'all that's on Facebook, I'm Helen Wyatt in Georgia, and thank y'all for watching. I'm trying this a little bit with Facebook on my YouTube, Facebook on my channel, and we not gonna do the whole thing. Y'all can come over to the YouTube and finish watching it if you like. If you don't, you can just not watch it. But thank y'all for coming in here and watching. I know William was in there, and I talked to William this last night a long time, and he is a sweet, sweet, caring young man. I'm telling you, he's looking after his mama, and she's holding her own right now. She's really not no better, and she's not any worse, and she's not, and he's up and down feeding her and doing whatever he needs to do at night. I don't know if the people that help with it just comes in the daytime. Do you know?
I think they just come in the daytime unless needed. If something were to come up and they were to be needed at night, he can call them.
Yeah, but he's looking after her, and I could hear her talking. And but he's a very attentive young man, and a mother is fortunate to have her son that will stand up
That's right.
and
That's
stand
right.
in and do what needs to be done and not complain or not.
There's not a whole bunch of them.
No, they're not.
No,
And
they sure ain't.
he's really one in a million probably that. Well, not that many, I don't guess. There's a lot of them. I don't know any of them, but I know there's a lot of them
All
that
right.
will do it. And we'll see y'all in the next video.
Bye-bye, everybody
Bye-bye.
on Facebook. Come on over to YouTube. Gotta get my pillow put back. There we go.
William's a sweet, caring boy. Look at that red bird, Danny.
Where
Right there.
He just flew on that chair right there.
Them two's
I
playing
seen
with
them.
each other.
I seen them fly up from over over the trees. I
Yeah,
seen them
they-
fly. There was 3 of them.
They all over the place here in the
They
daytime.
all three in that tree.
You know, Danny, there's a little baby dove. I saw him in the backyard. He's about this long.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
He jumps up and he flies over there a little ways and sits back down. He's just been hatched, I guess, and I don't know. I've only seen one, but I see him every day.
All right.
It's amazing that they raised around here, and
They like you, don't they, Grandma?
huh?
They like you, don't they?
Yeah, they find comfort, and I feed them, you know. And yesterday, right there at that bird bath right there behind you, they was bluebirds taking a bath, and I took some pictures. I'm gonna show them
oh.
whenever I get them uploaded. Y'all, between my chickens, and I ain't got many. I don't know how Stephen looks after all his stuff. That's kind of a job.
It is the job.
Look at that bird over there.
His tail just going around, ain't it? Those flowers are pretty, Grandma.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
Mr. Brown.
They done opened up.
sure have.
Tammy, let's see,
Hmm?
who was the lady saying you got the Bible? Lady Magnolia.
Oh, okay.
She got her Bible.
Oh, she did.
I hope you enjoy it, Lady Magnolia.
Are y'all having beautiful weather? Siri said it was gonna rain today. She didn't say what time or nothing, but
Really?
yeah, she said it was gonna rain. Look at that bluebird, Danny, on that house.
Yep. That's what that is.
Yeah, you see how red he is around his chest
Yeah.
and blue on his back and his
Yeah.
head?
He's pretty.
You know, I don't know why. I don't know how they know that's a bluebird house.
I don't. Well, it ain't a bluebird house, but that's the house they chose.
Yeah, no, when you made that video, you titled it Bluebird House.
Well, it is a bluebird house because look at him. He's up there on that other one now. They like those little houses there, white little houses with a little hole in them. They never go in any other bird houses around here except those. They like them for some unknown reason. They like them. And I like them being there because I love bluebirds. I love all my birds. Oh, look at him. He just flew on the ground.
And he's on the power line.
Yep. I have stuff that entertains me every day that I live, that I see stuff that just, I'm so proud I'm here to see it and to enjoy Where'd that one go? Oh, he's on top of the house, Dan. You see him?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that sweet?
He's making his rounds.
They just at home here. You know, there's a red bird out there on that wire now up there.
Yep.
Y'all, we ain't paying y'all no attention.
They're looking at the birds.
I get my mind when I see birds and butterflies. They get my attention fast. I hope y'all like. Well, I know y'all like birds and butterflies. And I was talking. I was talking to William last night, and I was telling him about things we'll get chickens, and I said, "They some bobcats around here." He said, "They are?" I said, "Yeah. One was out there on my path going to my little spring, and he run across in front of me and went over there and got behind a tree." And I said, "Well, that's the biggest cat I ever seen." And he got behind a tree and he stood there, and I stood there looking at him, trying to figure out what a big cat he was. Come to find out, I moved up a little closer so I could get a better shot of him, and he run out and run back across in front of me. It was a bobcat. I went up there to Danny's and I told him, and I showed a picture. I took a picture of him. I had my phone with me. I took a picture. Danny said, "That ain't no cat, that's a bobcat." I said, "Oh, good gracious, he was right out there where I was at."
Something flying
And that's
in my
what'll
head.
get your chickens too, anything that's loose.
Good kid.
What? Oh, a leaf.
Yeah, I had the spider a while ago. You had a leaf.
Oh, yeah. You had a spider?
I had a little black spider crawling on my shirt.
Oh, Lord have
If
mercy.
it hadn't been a white shirt, I wouldn't even known he was on me. But
Did you take your pain pill last night, Tammy?
No,
She was hurting last night bad.
Oh, huh? What was that from? Something you done?
it's probably overdoing it.
Oh. Well, you don't need to do that if you can help it, but
Kimberly said, "Thanks, Tammy. It was driving me crazy."
Oh, well, I'm glad, Kimberly.
Oh, y'all saw it.
I just happened to look up and see it.
y'all tell me if y'all see something in my
Well,
hair.
somebody said something about on my side, but I didn't know what it was, and then I
They
looked
got
over
y'all
that
can
way.
see better than anybody I ever seen. Y'all look at my little angel over there. The Florida sisters sent me. It's on my shoulder. Which shoulder? This
The
one?
other one.
The other one. I can't tell in that picture. It's on the opposite side. I love that angel. She's so pretty.
Yeah. She is.
And I love my YouTube channel and my YouTube family and my family, and we all just enjoying being with y'all and just having friends that just like sisters and brothers to us. Closer, a lot of you's closer than some sisters and brothers. Oh, you see what it's doing, Danny? It's clouding up, looks
Yeah,
like.
it is, ain't it? Sure is.
Yeah, Bloomin', I think I have been, but anyway.
Oh, Danny,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna need another pen.
I know you are. Yeah, when you get
I looked on where's that place you get that stuff?
Amazon?
Amazon. I saw a pen just like the one I got.
the big one,
Not the great big one, that little one. I got 2 sets of babies in there, and I can't put them together because they might hurt each other.
that's the problem with chickens.
Stephen needs a pen that has got needle size holes in it for them little quail.
Oh,
Hey, they can just walk. They can just step over the fence and go through chicken wire like it ain't nothing.
I don't. You probably have to use that little rabbit stuff, that little square stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever you call that
Well,
wire.
right this minute, they can get through that.
No, they can't get through that.
No, they can't get
No,
to that deep.
no, Tammy, that
Have
is
you
like,
seen them?
I know what size the holes are.
They ain't big as a peanut.
well, the peanut can't get through that hole.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm thinking about a different hole,
This
a
is
different wire.
this is like rabbit stuff. They call it. I guess I don't really know what they call it, but I call it rabbit. But
Well, I
it's
don't know
little
what-
tiny wire, and it's hard.
Squares.
Yeah, little squares. It's you.
That's really what these pens need to be made out
Yeah, they sure do. Because a snake can't get through that. No way humanly possible. A snake can't get in there. And that big old snake that got loose is gonna be back.
Yeah.
He ain't been back yet.
You may not.
of. Tammy's been looking for him. Grandma,
We'll have 'em.
did you take the other table that you bought? Did you take it back?
What other table?
The one that you were scared to set up out here, the glass top.
No, I didn't take it back because somebody gave it to me.
Oh. Oh.
What about it?
Me and Tammy came out like offering you $10 for it. But, but I made a table, a go live table on wheels for Tammy when she's outside.
So,
And man, it's good now. I ain't showed it yet.
I see them hummingbirds.
Hey, I hear him.
but what you want with that other table?
Well, I started out gonna make it out of a sliding glass door, you know. And then I went out there and picked up the glass and seen how heavy it was. I wanted so Tammy could move it around by herself. And then I thought about your table. I thought about a skylight glass. I thought of a bunch of things. And I thought about your table. The table that you had out here that I come down here and looked at.
It's around there. Go around there and get it. Let me look at it.
Okay.
He's grunting like an old man.
Yeah, I am an old man.
On the left side.
Yeah, we grunt a lot.
That ain't his.
We take turns grunting.
That ain't his category. Is to getting up, getting nothing, unless it's just absolutely necessary.
Yeah, now see, this is pretty heavy right here.
Yeah, it is.
We missed something.
Oh, we did?
Kimberly, what you gonna go throw up on? We missed something.
Oh, gosh. I hope it ain't us.
No, it ain't us. Huh?
Not coming from Kimberly, it ain't.
What?
Not coming from Kimberly, it ain't us. Kimberly's a good YouTuber.
That's a nice table.
Yeah, it is.
It is a nice table, ain't it?
I sure thought about that table there. Oh, you can put wheels on it. You can put wheels on anything.
You can.
Mm-hmm. But I got the thing I made for Tammy is real lightweight. You can move it with one hand. I got it counterbalanced. So when you grab the end of a table, I got the table top where it offsets the weight.
That's right.
Just for little Tammy.
And he asked
You
me,
bet.
did I notice that? And I told
You
him
about,
yes.
you about lost me.
It's all right, Grandma.
I was gonna put some stained glass on top of that one, but
This,
I ain't done it.
Yeah, you fix it up pretty, Grandma. I mean, it's pretty now, but if you do that, it'll be real pretty.
how long you had that?
Somebody gave it to me.
Yeah, how long you had it?
A year, 2. I was gonna put that umbrella in it, or that one over there, but I was afraid it was gonna break that glass.
That glass is tough.
I don't know if it's that tough or not.
It's tough. That glass is tough. It's made for that mom.
Got a super chat, Grandma.
Oh, I do.
Grandma,
I don't see it.
Grandma, you need to holler at your son. He was scaring us yesterday, showing us photos of ladies who hate Stephen. Ha ha.
What?
He showed them that lady's photo yesterday on YouTube.
Oh, that real.
Kim.
Ah!
The stalker.
They said you need to holler at him for scaring them.
Well, it scared me too. I mean, I didn't. I mean, that's kind of. I mean, I think she could have smiled and helped her just a little bit or something other. I don't know, but
Stephen gonna be had to move his tent.
why?
Cause of the woman, they blowed him out of the water about where he was. It didn't help too much him having the shirt on from where he was at.
Well, I didn't see that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they come out the motel and they said, "Sir, you can't have the tent on the property." And he said, "Well, where can I put it?" They said, "You can put it over yonder." So Stephen moved his tent over there.
Over where?
10 more feet.
He's staying in a tent.
I think he might be.
That's what a beach bum does.
I just want to know if he's
Well, he ain't a beach bum.
if he's got a big tent.
Well, they
like,
said he's becoming a beach bum.
I'm thinking about driving down there.
That's right up your alley, ain't it, Danny?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'll be out there swimming in the
He'll
pool.
jump right in and get something stirred up. When there ain't nothing stirred, he'll get it stirred.
yeah. Nah, Grandma's okay, y'all.
What?
They thought that was going to upset you.
Well, what did they say?
Hey, Grandma's got used to all
About
this.
her stalking Stephen.
Grandma's
Why's
got.
she doing that? I mean, what business is of hers?
She's doing it because she can't have him, Grandma. That's the only
That
reason.
woman's picture y'all
Yes,
talking
ma'am.
about. Good
Yes,
gracious!
ma'am.
No wonder.
She's like gonna call the law to Stephen and tell him that he run her off the road taking Bentley to school, and had the law like waiting on him to get him.
Has that woman got any kind of life?
No,
Undoubtedly not.
no. I mean, she wouldn't be doing it. No, if she had a regular life like a normal person, she wouldn't. She wouldn't
I
be
mean,
thinking about that.
She better be thanking the Lord she's got a life, because the way she's living, she might lose it.
Oh.
And
I mean,
she was
The
gonna
Lord
call.
don't like ugly like that.
She was gonna call the people on you.
Oh,
Y'all help. Does anybody know? I can't remember what that she was gonna call on Grandma. Where them people come in like try to take your house and stuff.
what?
Kimberly, I guess the only way you'd really know is if you was there, right?
It's some people that call in on elderly, and I ain't never heard.
How can they take my house and I bought and paid for it and it ain't
Blooming said adult protective services.
You okay, Grandma?
What kind of thinking is that?
Hey, it's crazy thing.
I mean, that woman needs to be somewhere in a mental institution, in my opinion.
Hey, what? Hey, y'all.
She's obsessed.
What does adult protective services? What is that, y'all?
Yeah, what is?
What is? I'm gonna sit here and look
I
at it.
never heard of it.
I'm gonna sit here and look at that, y'all.
Y'all don't think?
I ain't never heard of that.
I ain't neither.
But I heard somebody saying that like they can like take your house, like you can.
For
Like,
what reason?
They'll lock you in a mental institution.
Senior
They think you would be
senior abuse is
harmful
what
to
Carolyn said.
yourself.
Who's abusing me?
Yourself.
I don't know, Mom.
Myself.
But
I'm abusing myself.
here's what I heard, Grandma. It's like the Child Protective Services coming in there. You can't, I mean, they in there and you can't hardly get out from under them, you know. When somebody calls them to you.
Thelma said they protect old people.
Well, they need to move on down the road because I ain't old people yet.
Same
ain't
as
that
Child
old.
Protective for the safety of an adult that may not be able to fend for themselves.
I
Boy,
fend for myself, buddy.
Hey, that's a joke there, ain't it, Mom?
Yeah. They somebody come down here one time for my insurance. They evaluated me. They come in, that woman is a lady come in. She said, I'm going to ask you some questions and I'm going to do this and that. And she drawed a clock and I heard somebody else talking about that.
That's the woman that called all the relatives. Cody. That's the woman that called Cody.
Yeah. I sent Cody a picture of her yesterday and he laughed. He said, are you kidding me? I said, no.
And like somebody told me, because see, I'm starting to get a lot of inside information. But somebody told me like she was on the thing, the oxygen all the time.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she must be letting her brain get fried somehow or another because something ain't jiving here. And it sure ain't me.
Faye says they investigated and cases of adults that are vulnerable.
Well, that ain't me.
Hey,
No.
they come out here and find out they in the wrong place.
That woman did that come out here to evaluate me. She drawed a clock and she told me to draw 2 o'clock. And she went back and asked me questions that she asked me and I had to remember, or I didn't know I had to remember, but she got up scratching her head. She said, what kind of medicine do you take? I said, I don't take no medicine. What this and what that? And I didn't have no answers for none of it. You know, she went out. She ain't been back.
And the doctor was asking you some stuff one time, wasn't
Yeah.
he? He said, what you doing up here?
All right, Sunshine, good. Sunshine said her son got a job. That's a praise report. We have been praying for him to get a
thank
job.
the Lord. That's awesome.
I didn't mean to interrupt y'all,
That's okay.
I like the praise report.
Yes, I do too.
So, somebody told me that this woman was at a ball field
Well, who would?
20 years ago, and she seen some, and the woman that told me seen her. There's a 6-year-old youngin went and got 6 hot dogs and went and set them down and go back to get the drinks. And this Kim woman stole the hot dog.
Oh! That woman needs to reevaluate herself. She needs to go to bed and stay out of people's business.
Grandma, I don't think I'd steal nobody's hot dogs to you. I had to be hungry, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't steal no hot dog then.
Yeah, but I heard she'll steal even if she ain't hungry.
Well, are you kidding, Danny?
No.
Is he? He's adding too. I can tell him. I know him. He's half over there laughing.
No.
Listen at y'all's chickens up there hollering.
I think she can probably afford her own hot dog.
She looks like a dried up hot dog to me. I'm telling you. I hate to talk about people, but that woman.
If you seen her picture, y'all, you would know
hair.
why she's mad all the time.
Well, she don't only look mad. She looks like a mean bulldog to me.
Now, Kim LeCar is not the Kim we talking about, y'all.
No.
Kimberly Carr is a regular YouTuber
Oh,
that
I
was,
don't blame you, Pamela.
Somebody's getting mixed up.
Yeah,
well, she just letting them know that it ain't her.
Oh, no.
Now, this woman hides her. She hides who she is, y'all.
Well, I don't blame her for that. I mean, I would if I was acting like her, I wouldn't want nobody to know who I was neither. But I ain't gonna. I've never thought of nothing. The things that
It
woman
ain't.
does, and
that's what I was trying to hit.
that's really. I don't see how people decide they need to get in there and do that to
Hey,
somebody.
hey, Grandma. This is true now. This is true. She does like some uh uh socks for soldiers, like non profit, supposed to be non-profit, and she got in trouble about money get missing.
Oh, I've heard of similar things.
That's a secret, but you're not supposed to tell nobody.
I've heard similar stuff like that didn't get where it was a organization for things and didn't never get where it was supposed to go. It went somewhere else.
Emma, I heard Stephen say on his video, I was proud of him too. He said, y'all live a little, go skinny dipping and eat a corn dog.
Oh God,
That's what he said.
I was proud of him.
I ain't going skinny dipping, and I ain't crazy about no corn
Grandma,
dog
don't
neither.
lay that about you ain't been skinny dipping.
I hadn't.
Sandra, I'm glad you're
I don't
feeling
even like to
better
get in the
today.
bathtub and nobody else come in the bathroom when
Well, I
I'm
agree
in
with
there.
that, but like Tammy, she
Oh, I
like
don't
jump in
either.
there, son. She'd jump in there like proudest you ever seen.
Well, I ain't. I am. I've always been that way. My sister wasn't like me. She'd call me in the bathroom to talk to her when she was in there, and I ain't calling nobody in there when I'm in there. I want to be
Hey,
in there right by
that
myself.
must be where I got it from, Grandma,
Well,
because I'm the same way.
I ain't studying nobody lounging around in the bathroom when I'm in there. Get on out and shut the door
I don't want to be in there,
and go
and I
on.
don't want you in my bathroom neither.
That's right.
And sometimes I go in there and spy on Tammy now.
Well, that's different, but I don't want nobody spying on me. I want to be in there by myself. I don't like no spectators in there when I'm taking a bath and uh, doing what I do. They can go in there when I get out, but I don't want to be in there. I mean, that ain't no. When I go in there, I do what I got to
You
do,
know,
and I get out.
Grandma, I was asked. See, I didn't ask you about this because y'all used to take baths in a wash tub,
Yeah,
and I was like wondering about. Did you take a bath outside in the wash tub?
yeah. In the summer, in the winter, uh, you had to heat your water up, and I reckon we
Y'all
took.
didn't have the wash tub in the house?
Yeah,
Did y'all
but
heat the water up?
yeah. I mean, when you ain't like we was off the grid like nobody, no electric, nothing, no lights, no well water, nothing. Just had to go to a spring up the down the creek somewhere. My daddy went and got it. I never went with him to get it, but he had a big old barrel with slats on it, and he filled that thing up and brought it to the house with a mule and a skid things up under the bottom of it. Didn't have wheels on it, had skids that he pulled it
A bunch of barrels, Mom? Or just one?
one barrel at a time. I don't know how we made it, y'all.
I don't either.
And,
Like, we can't even make it without a cell phone no
and
more,
I
you know?
can't, and I couldn't. We never went hungry. We always had food. Daddy always went hunting and fishing. We always had food. Squirrels, rabbits, doves, fish, opossums. We have eaten opossum before.
and you have ate a bird shot.
I have picked them out, and I didn't like it. When
Yeah,
I found
I've had some in Dub before.
I don't like.
Did your daddy ever whip your butt?
My daddy?
Yeah.
Never. Never. William said he whipped them.
My daddy whipped mine.
My daddy, my mom. Oh, I didn't go without a whipping. My mama would get me, but my daddy never whipped me.
But Brenda Jordan said, Danny, that's how I had to take a bath back when I was young. Same as Miss Evelyn said.
Yeah.
Them's the good old days, ain't they, Grandma? Go out
Well,
there
I
to
didn't see. I didn't see nothing wrong with it then. I didn't know that we didn't have much. You
get
know.
up and go out in the freezing weather to the outhouse.
And y'all, I had a doll or something, and I would forget and leave it outside. When it got dark, I'd say, "Oh, I left my baby doll out there in the yard." Mama said, "Go out there and get it." I said, "No, I'm not going out there." My sister had to go out there and get it. She wasn't scared of the dark, but I was. I was scared of the dark. I couldn't do it.
Hey, Grandma, let me ask you a question. Did y'all like barter? You know,
Did we like what?
barter.
What?
What's that?
Trading this for that with other people.
No, I
Trading.
don't remember. No.
Like
no.
trading eggs for something.
No. I don't never remember trading nothing. We had chickens and we had hogs and we had pecan trees and
Did y'all eat biscuits every day?
we eat biscuits. I don't remember every day, but we eat them. And my mama cooked cakes in a stove that you build a fire down in it and cooked on it. Baked cakes in the oven, and we had.
Was y'all's kitchen all separate from the house like the way they used to make?
No.
So it just heat the whole house up, but
Yeah, they wasn't, but like, oh, is that a bluebird down there flying?
Yes, ma'am.
biggest one I ever seen. He got something in his mouth.
He just got it off that ground right there. They got the best little eyes. They can fly down there and get something to eat.
See that hanging out his mouth?
Yeah, I see it.
It's probably a bug. He's gonna probably carry it in there and feed his babies. I think there's some babies in there.
They probably are. Grandma, I'm gonna have to go. I got three appointments today, and one of them's at 12, so I'm gonna have to go on.
Oh, what?
But I enjoyed sitting with
Oh,
you,
well, I enjoyed it too. Glad you came.
and I enjoyed all y'all. All y'all.
Thank you for coming. And
Where you going, Tim?
I'm going to the beauty shop.
Oh.
Then I'm going to therapy.
So I ain't gonna see you until dark.
And then I'm going to Huck's ball game.
I'm gonna ask you.
It's his last ball game.
When you get home, I'm gonna say, who'd you talk to? Who'd you see?
you ain't gonna do it.
I told Tammy the other day, I said, when you get out of the car, you call me up, let me know when you get out of the car.
No, you don't.
And you let me know. Well, she was going down there to the sportsman club.
Oh.
And Chris is down there at the sportsman club. I said, when you get that, when you step out of the car, you call me up. When you step back in the car, you call me up. I want to know what you're doing. She said, yeah, hold your breath.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I don't even think you done that.
Oh, he did do it. That's
He
the
did.
truth. Yeah.
He's just kidding, though.
He might as well have been.
I was just kidding with her. Like keeping her in check, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
that's happened to me and really happened. And
Well, that's the reason I'm saying it. We watched a movie the other night, and a man took a woman. They got married, and he was okay, but he took her to a little island, and he wouldn't let her leave. And I told Tammy that there was more men like that than she thought. She just always had me, and she don't know about
But that woman won out in the long run.
Tammy don't know about who to talk to, who to see.
There's a fly on that and a fly on that.
Where's them things coming
I
from?
don't know, but I'm glad you got them. I got enough things at my house flying around.
Did you hear me, Mom?
Yeah.
Tammy don't know about who'd you talk to, who'd you see.
Oh.
That's all I got to
All right.
do. I love you. See you later.
Love her too.
Love you, Grandma.
I love you too.
Hey,
Be careful.
it really is gonna be a while before you get back home, man.
Yeah, I might have time to come home in between the beauty shop and therapy,
Well, if you ain't, don't worry about it.
but if not, I'll see you after Huck's ball game.
Okay.
So it'll be about 7:30.
That way?
Yeah, so you're going to have to feed yourself today.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right.
Oh, goodness.
There's some hamburgers left over in the refrigerator.
So I can go down there and stay in the tent and come and be back home before you even get back.
What tent? You ain't going to no tent.
Whatever you want to do.
Go down there and stay in Steven's tent. Hey, just be careful, tent.
Love you too. Be careful. Look at them little old legs she's got. Ain't big as nothing. Oh, sky's blue. I like the blue sky. Green trees.
Yeah, Tammy don't get all the questions and y'all, all the stuff, y'all. Yeah.
Check on them animals sometime today.
Okay, I'll look at them.
Oh, God. She didn't hear that part, I bet you.
Hey, I don't know, Kimberly.
You don't know what.
I wait, Stephen gets all the women rounded up, then I go down there.
Boy, won't you quit talking like that?
'Cause I liable to do it this time.
No, you ain't.
What is it?
If Stephen don't get back in time, you got to pick Bentley up about 3:15.
Okay.
That means
I better straighten up, hey.
yeah. Quit joking.
You know there's people that don't know you joking when you joking.
Well, people don't know you. They don't know how to take you. You know. I know you. I know how you are. You like to change things around and add to and take away and.
Yeah, but the woman stealing the youngest hot dogs is really true.
It really is.
Yeah.
Are you, Danny? That's hard to believe. I think she's a mental case.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks like she's lost.
Need to be in
And
prison.
she is lost.
Need to be in prison, man.
She sure does. I'm telling you, she could. Well, I don't know who would believe her over somebody like me, especially. I mean, I know I'm old, but I know what I'm doing, and I ain't nobody gonna pull nothing on me. I don't say a whole bunch, but when I do say something, I mean it. I don't just. I know people that just say words and just hurtful stuff just rolling out of their mouth. When I say something, it's thought of and I mean it. I don't throw around stuff that I don't mean. And I don't like to hurt people's feelings, and I don't like to cause confusion to nobody. I mean, I like honest, caring people that is loving and kind, and I didn't know there was so many people out there unkind as they are, but there's a pretty good bit of unkind people that says stuff that really is not even necessary to say. Some people don't think that way. I think they like to make an impression, and whenever you make that impression, people don't forget it, you know. I like to make people feel better. I don't like to put them down and stomp on them a little bit. I don't like to do that. There's a lot of flies, aren't there?
Yeah.
There's one on that little
Our
tablet.
grandma did, I guess y'all had a garden when you was little.
Yeah,
Did you ever work in the garden?
I wasn't like but 6 years old or 6. We moved from Adrian when I was, I don't know if I was 6.5 or 7, or I think 7 maybe was as long as we lived there. And we moved to Swainsboro. And Daddy always had a garden. Daddy always planted iced potatoes.
Did he sell?
No, he didn't sell nothing back then. We ate what we grew.
He wound up, y'all. Yeah, you know. Naturally, I don't know about back then, but he wound up selling.
Yeah,
Uh,
he knew how to grow vegetables, and he would plant a bunch of them and pick it, and go around and peddle it to communities that people that he knew that would buy his stuff. And
he would go to Vincent Village and stuff.
yeah, he would go
But
to people.
he would come by the market, and I'm gonna tell you this, and you might not know about it. The man I worked, the man that owned the market, you know, like a bushel and what is it, a bushel and what's the other thing? Huh?
A peck.
Well, you know, they got some big baskets and some of them's little.
Oh,
I don't know what the two are. I know one of them's a bushel.
a bushel is a low basket, I think, and another one is a thing that's kind of little at the bottom and gets big
that's
at
right.
the top.
Okay, so your daddy used to buy, the man that I worked for would buy them baskets of peas.
Yeah.
And did you know that them baskets is supposed to weigh a certain amount? Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I think you weigh the peas without the basket.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna finish telling you. Oh, you know Larry Scott.
Yeah.
His daddy used to do that. And he would buy, you know, we sold peas at that market. Just regular old peas that you have to shell and butter beans, stuff like that, okra. And whenever your daddy and this other man leave, my boss will get that basket and weigh it. And the Larry Scott's daddy would never have the amount of weight it was supposed to be. And I seen him weigh your daddy's baskets. I actually told you about this, but it's been a long time. They would weigh what they were supposed to weigh.
Daddy didn't try to gyp nobody. No way.
So they such a thing as you can put peas in there, and it look like it's full, but the weight won't be there.
Yeah. My daddy did not cut no way. He was honest in everything he done. He didn't try to gyp nobody out of nothing. And he would do everything he could to make it what it was supposed to be. My daddy was not no swindler or gypper or nothing. He's honest. Whatever he told you about, I don't care how many times he told a story. He told it the exact same way. Every time he told that. And
you sit and listen just like it's the first time.
Yeah, I'd listen to that story just like it was the first time I ever heard it. I never said, "You done told me that one time." No, I didn't say that. I did not. I let him get the pleasure out of telling me and me acting like I just now heard it for the first time.
That's the way I like for Tammy to do it.
He's like that. He's straight up, count on whatever he says. He don't vary one way or the other. Honest man that you could believe what he says. He don't add to it and he don't take away. He tells it just the same way every time.
I see you on
And
chat
I
here,
try to
Mom.
be that way too.
What is a peck?
I don't know if a peck is more, a bushel. I don't know if a bushel is less than a peck. I think a peck is more than a bushel. I'm not sure. Somebody on here probably knows. Uh, uh, if I could get on my phone, I'd ask Siri, but I can't get on it. And I don't know if my Siri's on that thing or not yet. I don't think it's been installed. Oh, peck is less. Oh,
A bushel is more.
a peck is that little basket then, I guess.
I mean, they might just simply call it a half a bushel. I thought there was two different names
They are.
for a bushel and then the little basket. You know, both of them's baskets.
Yeah, they both baskets. One of them is a tall, kind of
Yeah.
like an ice cream cone. It's little at the bottom
Yeah,
and
that's right.
spreads out.
That's right.
And my daddy would go.
One bushel equals 4 pecks.
4 pecks.
Yeah.
Oh, a peck ain't much then, is it?
Four peck. I ain't never heard of a peck. 4 pecks in a bushel.
Well, I don't know how much a peck is smaller than a half a bushel.
4 pecks in a bushel.
I don't know what kind of basket that is. I don't know if I've ever seen one.
And Betsy says it's about 10 pounds.
Oh, Daddy would go out there and pick all this stuff, and he would go around to these neighborhoods and sell them. And this one woman, she was gonna buy a bushel, and she wanted them poured out, and she wanted to go through them, and she was finding fault with Daddy's peas. Daddy gathered up his peas and left and never went back.
He was like that at that market too.
Well,
He didn't. You couldn't monkey with him about.
No, and he didn't beg nobody to buy his stuff. If you wanted them, you wanted them. If you didn't, if you wanted him haul around, you got left with nothing.
He was surely like that.
He sure was. I mean, he didn't like no. I mean, he give them the best he could give them, and somebody wanted to pick and pinch through all of his stuff and find fault with him, he'd get his peas up and he'd leave, and they'd be coming out following him to the car, and he'd be driving off, and them standing out there. He didn't play that game.
They'd be standing there holding the money in their hand while he's driving off.
Wanting some more, but he didn't, and he wouldn't go back never, neither. He wouldn't go back.
Y'all, let me tell you something. Grandma used to come home from out there and have them peas scattered all out. We all be in there shelling peas. For, 2 weeks.
No, it wasn't 2 weeks.
It wasn't?
No.
It seemed like it was a month.
You can't let peas stay out that long. They'll dry.
Oh, really?
You just didn't want to do it, and it just seemed like a long time.
Hey, and
But
out there at William's house, Lily have her a big old pan, about the size of a swimming pool, sitting in her lap. Man, she'd have a pile of them. She'd have that pan full of, like already shelled.
Yeah.
Grandma.
And he would call you up. He'd give you a mess of peas. He'd call you up and wanted to know if you cooked them.
He would.
Yeah.
And I heard him say this right here. He asked you, what's your favorite piece? What'd you tell him?
What was them peas?
Texas?
Texas Giants. Yes, that was his favorite pea. Texas Giants. He knew some good peas. He knew. You know those ladies that come from Florida down here to
Yeah.
see? They bought some peas at Roach's that she said she couldn't get them in Florida
Really?
to plant. I said, what you doing with that bag of peas? She
Wait a
said,
minute. What? Oh, she didn't buy them to eat. She bought them to plant.
yeah. I never thought you couldn't buy that. I think it was black-eyed peas. She said, you can't buy them where I live. She had her a bag of peas about like this. She's gonna plant her some peas.
I love peas and butter beans.
I do too. I love okra, fried okra.
I told Tammy, I said, when I go to the buffet, I said, you watch what I put on my plate. I said, don't bring me no more than sticks on them green sticks.
What sticks?
Something the women always eat look like a flower.
Broccoli,
Yeah,
asparagus.
yeah, stuff
Stuff.
like that. I said, don't put none of that stuff on my plate. I think she puts it on there like so I'll give it her where she can eat it.
Oh Lord, have
And she
mercy.
actually eats it like it's good.
I ain't. Well, I can eat it, but I love butter beans and peas. String beans is grown in the garden, and new potatoes, them red potatoes with red skins. You scrape the skin off and boil
Yeah,
them.
man, yeah.
Put some milk and butter in there.
It ain't the same if it ain't scraped.
No, they when you scrape them, the skin is real thin. All you have to do is get a spoon or something and just rake it up a little bit, and it'll peel right off. And those potatoes are like slick.
I seen Wyatt Earp scraping them with his fingers.
Yeah,
like,
you can, but it'll turn your finger black.
Oh.
It'll turn your fingers brown. That something off of that skin will turn brown. But
I got another question for you. I got two questions.
okay, hurry up and get them to me.
Don't be telling me to hurry up. I don't never hurry up.
I know it. You are slow talking somebody.
Grandma, you know when you used to make the pear preserves?
Yeah.
You still know how to make them?
Yeah.
Why don't you do a video on that?
I ain't got no pears.
Where you get some?
That takes a long time. You got to peel your pears. You got to take the seeds out. You got to boil them.
Yeah, but there ain't nothing better on toast than that.
I know it. That's some really good, and some sour cream on it. Oh.
Here's the second question. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, the sour cream and biscuits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unbeatable. Unbeatable. One time you done that, and I seen these jars you had for a long time, and they had wax in the top of them. Did you melt wax? And
Yeah.
you didn't want no lid like just the way ordinary people do?
Well, I didn't have no lids, and they'll keep with just wax on them for, probably not for years, but it'll keep, if you're going to
You bought wax
Yeah,
and put it in a frying pan or something?
put it in a pot and pour it on there, and it'll get hard and seal them pears up.
You ain't got no more of that, have you?
They old. It's been a long time since I made it. My pear tree that I had out there died, and this other pear tree is about to die, and another one over there.
Did you see Stephen walking around at Roaches the other day? I said, man, buy that plum tree.
That wasn't roaches.
Oh, yeah, blacks, that's right. I said, man, buy that plum tree for the youngest.
Youngest, he likes them too.
Yeah.
But he said, yeah, in 50 years they might get up big, but if you don't ever plant them, you don't ever have them.
That's right.
You have to.
Hey, how many will you have in 50 years if you don't plant them?
That's right. Like them trees in your yard. We planted them trees, and before you know it, they done got humongous up there.
And the one you planted, oh, is like so big, man. And you went and dug it up.
I planted that one right there. I got it out of the woods. I planted.
This one right here?
Yeah, I planted that tree.
Right here.
Yeah.
Where the bird is.
Yeah.
What is that? The same kind of tree right over there? That big tree?
Yeah. Behind it or side of it.
The big, the real big one.
Yeah, it's the same kind.
Oh, I didn't.
That's a water oak, you call it.
I think that's what you planted in my yard a long time ago.
Yeah, it is. I dug them. We went and dug them up. You remember we went over to the woolen mill.
You actually can remember better than I can, Grandma. Because I don't remember that. They want to see you versus Steven shooting golf. Mini golf.
Oh, I ain't too good on that mess. That thing will fool you. I don't know where no mini golf is around here, and I ain't going to no beach to do that.
We can ride down there and stay in Steven's tent one night.
I ain't studying no tent. I ain't leaving it here. I don't care about even doing it. Do we need to go look at the flowers? I mean, my garden.
They've been waiting on you, yeah. They've been waiting on you.
Well, I'm ready to go around there and show y'all my...
We need my roll table, don't we?
What roll table?
The one I made.
Oh. No, I don't need it.
I was out there last night.
I got this right here. I can tote it easy.
I was out there last night and trying to finish that thing and it's dark. I got Tammy to go out there and help me hold the sideboards up there.
Rusty bucket.
Tammy showed me how to cut the 45.
She did?
Yeah.
How you already knew how to do it?
Well, I relearned how after Tammy showed me.
How'd she know how?
Evidently I showed her 35. She might have watched it. She might have seen it on This Old Homie. She likes to watch that show.
I don't hardly never watch nothing but videos on YouTube.
I thought she liked to watch This Old Homie.
I ain't even never heard of it.
Yeah, you know, where they restoring the houses and all that.
I've watched that boy that's down there in the edge of Florida, but he's in Georgia. Sidestep, or whatever the name of that show is. He's restoring an old birdhouse. It's not a birdhouse. They call it the birdhouse. It was an old house that wisteria had grown up all over it and was just taking it over. And he's restored it and trying to fix it up and stuff. I don't hardly ever watch. You watch movies and all. I don't never watch no movies.
Hey, I don't, Grandma, I don't hardly watch YouTube.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
I do.
I mean, I used to, when there wasn't so much going on, I watch Facebook videos.
Facebook?
Yeah, there's a place you can go to on Facebook that you can watch Facebook videos. And, you know, you can roll to the next one if you don't like that one.
Oh.
You know, of course, you always go in there and leave a bad comment, you know.
No, you don't.
Of course you do that.
No,
you know.
you don't.
You always go leave a bad comment
No,
and tell them, what are you thinking?
I do believe people do that, but you don't do it. And I don't do it. I don't see no need to. I mean, I don't know how come people have such rude stuff to even say.
You know what I'm gonna start doing, Grandma?
What?
I'm gonna start going to everybody's video and leave a bad comment.
No,
Like,
you
I ain't gonna just leave no. I'm gonna write a book
No, you ain't.
and telling them everything.
No, you not.
I'll be down there hen pecking for 2 hours.
I know it. And y'all, I haven't seen many of y'all's comments, but I'll look at them when this is over. I can't talk and do that. My brain don't work that way. I got a one-track
Do
mind.
what, Mom? What you say?
I can't read this and talk.
Nobody can.
They can't.
Well, I mean, some people can read faster than we can, but it's not no big deal. They don't care, Mom.
Well,
They know that
I'm
you.
sorry that
They know you see their comments.
y'all see everybody's comments and what they say and answer them and all that. I can't do that. I'm really more just talking. I can't do those two things at the same time. I'll either be looking at that and not talking, or either I'll be I can't do both of them.
Now, here you go right here. Doug A. Bell says, we just listening to Miss Helen.
Oh, y'all are so kind.
Anna from Texas says, good morning, Grandma and Danny. Good morning.
Good morning. Y'all are so sweet. I'm blessed to have so many caring people, and I don't have a hateful heart. I'm telling you, I don't. I want to.
Besides the time that you was reading comments and you called me up and you said, I'm fitting to slap somebody.
I ain't said no such a thing. I ain't never slapped nobody in my life.
I found out when you slap somebody, they try to slap you back.
They probably might. I don't like fighting.
Me neither, Grandma.
Me and my sister, she always.
Yeah, could you beat her up?
No, I didn't never try to. You know,
Y'all didn't ever get no fight.
yeah, we did. She'd wrestle a little bit with me whenever I'd do something she didn't want me to do or whatever. I don't even know, but one time we was wrestling. Every time we got to doing that, I got hurt. Every time. She slung me down on the ground out there one time. We was out there doing something. I wasn't doing whatever I was doing to suit her. I was digging or something or other. I don't know. She wasn't very adventurous like me, and she slung me down, and there's a piece of glass out there, and it cut my leg right here, and it's still a scar about that long.
Yeah, I remember that.
And
I remember the scar.
yeah, and
I got slung down one time eating a can of fruit cocktail.
by who?
Tammy. She slung. Hey, I hit the ground so hard, I skidded 3 or 4 foot.
Danny, are you telling the story?
No, she really did sling me down.
Why?
'Cause I was over there where I was supposed to be at.
Oh,
Before we got married.
Oh,
She said, let's go, and I was going. But I just wasn't moving fast enough for her.
oh Lord.
And I know what she was saying. You wait until I get him out of the yard.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Are you kidding, Danny?
No, I ain't. My buddies was out there.
I ain't never.
Hey, my buddies was laughing at me, boy. Like, 'cause I was just rough customer, you know. Like nobody couldn't handle me.
Like you could have done something, but you didn't.
Oh, man, I knew better than... She's already done mad, you know.
Lord have mercy. One time she was pushing me around or something. She she was 2 years younger than me, and I was 2 years older than her. But she always wanted to bully me around, like tell me what to do, you know. And somehow we was in there cleaning up or doing something, and Mama had a bunch of whatnots and stuff, and there was a statue over there about this tall. It was porcelain. And we bumped up into that table wrestling or something or other, and that porcelain doll was doing this right here. It was weaving back and forth, and I reached down there to get it before it fell, and I didn't get it before it fell, and I got cut right there. The scar's still there.
And that's why you sewed her finger, ain't it?
No, that's way when we lived in the country back then. This was we lived on Duncan Street.
So you just sewed her finger out of meanness.
Shit, no, Danny.
What'd you sew her finger for?
Well, I'll tell you in a minute. I'm telling about this scar right here. They had to take me to the doctor. The doctor put 2 or 3 old metal clamps about wide as my little finger, clamped it together. And if you moved your thumb, oh Lord, your thumb made it pull.
I didn't ever know that. I ain't never heard you say that.
Yeah, that's it. You see that scar? I can't, there it is.
Oh, yeah, I do see that. I also see in your hand there, because I'm an expert reading, you got a long life.
I do?
Yeah.
Well, thank the Lord.
Make you feel good, don't it?
Yeah. I couldn't go swimming, because when you swim, you using your wrist and your fingers and all. Oh, Lord.
And how did you do that?
Me and my sister was tussling in there, cleaning up. She didn't, you know, we was pushing each other around, so she was pushing me. And that doll was about this tall. And it went to...
Oh, that's the one you was talking about, the porcelain?
It was wobbling, and I reached down there to get it before it fell, because Mama loved whatnots, and she had some pretty ones. Well, by the time I got my hand down there, it done fell, and I hit that thing, and it cut my wrist right there. And I couldn't go swimming. I couldn't do nothing that summer. I had a miserable summer out of school. Couldn't go swimming, couldn't do nothing because I had a hurt hand. And then we was outside, and I was telling this a while ago, whenever I was digging or doing something out there, and she didn't like something I was doing. She pushed me down, and there was a broke glass down there, and I cut my... Oh, I done told that about my leg.
Well, you just said you had a scar.
Yeah, I got a scar from that. That's just about...
It's a pretty bad one, too, ain't it?
Yeah, it's pretty long. It was about that long. She didn't never get hurt, but I did. I didn't never really... I wasn't too forceful, you know. I didn't... That wasn't one of my things that I was good at. I fighting or nothing, you know. I didn't never wasn't too forceful. I always just easy going or whatever, you know. I wasn't.
What about the time y'all was saying the blessing and you and her got in a fist fight at the table?
We ain't never done that. Quit telling mess, Danny. That's something you made up.
I did not make that up.
Yes, you did. We ain't never done that. And whatever she said is what it was, you know. She didn't like to wash dishes. So I had to wash dishes. She cooked and I washed the dishes because she didn't like to.
You should have stuck a potato in her tailpipe.
She didn't have no car. We didn't even have no car.
Oh.
But you know, I made the best of it. Whenever I had to wash dishes, I'd get me a songbook, and there's a window over the sink, and I'd put that songbook up there in the window, and I'd sing, and I'd act like I was on the radio. I'd announce myself, and you know, I'd just be giggling.
How old was you?
I was about 10 or 11, not very old. Mama couldn't depend on me to cook nothing and watch it because I'd get to doing something and I'd forget and burn it. So Gail got to cook and I got to wash dishes.
You know, I heard you the other day talking about, you was going to go to the dance, and Daddy wouldn't go.
That's right.
He would have went without you, wouldn't he?
Yeah. In fact, he went next door. When I come back,
Over there running you down.
now I don't know what he was doing over there. You know, it was his brother and his wife. They was going, and they come down there to the house to see if we wanted to go. And for some reason, I just decided I'd go with them, you know, 'cause I'd never been to one.
Ain't never done nothing.
And I got in the car and went up there. We didn't even get out of East Dublin before I decided I didn't want to go without him, you know. So they took me back.
You should have went. You know what happened next Saturday night? He
What?
would have been in that. He would have been in that truck like a bird dog.
No, he knew me. He knew me. He didn't worry one bit. Not one bit. Hey, y'all, William Hall said.
He was gambling, Mom.
I mean, he didn't never just go along. Never.
Hey, listen, Mom say. He was gambling that you wouldn't go.
Well, he was right, 'cause I didn't go. And I come back, and he wasn't home. He was over there at the
Hitting on the woman next door.
at the neighbor's house. With
Miss Todd.
Miss who?
Todd.
No.
Oh, it wasn't in
No.
Forest Hills?
No, we lived in that house right over there, just,
Elm Street?
no. That house just inside East Dublin city limits, close.
Oh, y'all was real young, wasn't you?
Yeah. He was, I don't know.
Think about what year you lived there. You know, I'm a mathematician.
We moved there. We lived in that two-story house over there on Elm Street. And then we moved.
You didn't live in no two-story house on Elm Street.
We sure did.
No, you didn't. They ain't no two-story houses on Elm Street.
They ain't now, but they was then.
Hey, what? No.
Not that Elm Street.
Oh, you lived on 2 Elm Streets?
Oh, maybe it was Church Street.
It was Church Street.
Yeah, Church Street.
Over there across from where the two-story house that we actually lived at.
Yeah. No, another one. That was Calhoun Street.
I don't know
That
about...
Mr. and Miss Smith. You wasn't even born, Danny. You don't know. Mr. and Miss Smith on that house is, if you go on down that road, you go on down to Dublin High School.
How long had y'all been married?
When?
When y'all lived in the house?
Not even a year,
And how old was you when you got married?
18.
You was 19 years old.
Yeah. And then we moved out there in that house where I'm talking about we lived. And I was going to the dance and decided not to go. And then we moved to Elm Street. And then we moved to Forest Hills.
You would have been out there doing the jitterbug, wouldn't you?
No, I probably wouldn't have done nothing but sit there in a chair. No, I wouldn't have done no jitterbug.
You would have been doing the funky chicken.
No, I wouldn't. Anyway, let's go show 'em my stuff. You done confused me, and it don't take much.
All right, let's do it. I got to go pack my bag. Go down there and stay in the tent.
You ain't going to no tent. You should have packed your bag and went with him.
Tammy left the bag.
She did.
Yeah.
Y'all, this is, can they see my tomatoes?
Yeah, I'm sure they can.
Well, look at your computer and see.
You need to flip your camera around. Yeah, I can look at the camera and tell you dead on.
Yeah,
But you need to flip your camera around so you can see what you're filming.
I will when I get where I'm going to film.
All right.
Oh, I ain't showed them my baby chickens.
Yeah, they was wanting to see them, but I thought you done put them outside.
No, I ain't
I
put
seen
them.
people asking, but I
Oh,
thought
I
you
got
done.
to go get them.
Yeah,
I
they-
forgot.
Yeah, they did want to see them.
Well, here, they won't be seeing nothing if I leave.
Okay, well it's okay, Grandma. This is live.
Sit down there and
Okay.
tell 'em
When you go in, I'll sit down.
You ain't sitting.
Hey, I done stood up, y'all. I seen y'all asking about the baby chickens, but I thought she done put them outside. Hey, John, we're down here at Grandma's. Stephen got a tent down there at the hotel. He's staying in the tent. Hey, Beardy Granny. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, Jeannie, I like for women to call me daddy. That's what Tammy calls me daddy. He's got a tent out by the pool, April. Well, actually, I ain't the one that reminded Grandma of the chickens. She just thought about it. Hey, you know why I exaggerate like that, Shirley? There's people that say all kind of stuff. So I just go along with it. I just go along with it. Stephen staying in the tent. Got 20 women. They all staying in the tent. You know, all the rumors is honestly true, Absolutely all the rumors is true. Stephen's down there with 20 different women. not 20 different women, 20 women, they all in the two-man tent in the parking lot of the beach.
Y'all, these little things is... One of them got a loose in there and I couldn't... What is that right? Oh, I thought that was a gate. That's my chair.
Yeah.
Y'all. There they... Where am I?
Hey, I'll get it for you.
This is my little silkies. Look at them. Dan's kind of got a little pop knot on his head, hasn't he?
Sure does.
But that's a silky. Look at his feet.
Yeah, that's, look, he's like prehistoric, don't it?
The little old feet got feathers on them.
Yeah, you got to have a pen for each kind of chicken.
Yeah, I do. Look at there, them feathers.
When Stephen gets back, Grandma, what we'll do is we'll put you cutting the boards, and I'll hand them to Stephen, let him put them together. We'll all pitch in and help.
I got to cover them up. They'll jump out. And y'all, I got one that over.
They look pretty calm.
Yeah, but they'll jump. They gonna fly up on that. Every
You
one.
got you some silkies, ain't you?
And I got one back there. You know that black one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what color these is gonna be. They look like they ain't gonna be black, 'cause that one was black when he was born. Okay. Uh-oh, yeah, they done jumping out. Y'all see them? All right, there's the feathers, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show y'all a little Speedy Gonzales. Buddy, that's the fastest little thing you ever
Man, he looks like he can run 100 yards now.
I'm telling you, he got loose in that room a while ago. I like to never caught him. And he's, all right, you can sit right
Hey,
there.
is that, what kind of chicken's that?
That's one of them. It's got a top knot on his head like Stevens has got.
Reggie?
Yeah. All right, you can sit right there. Don't jump. Jump up there if you want to. Oh, they can't see it. They growing so fast. Look at them.
Sherry, I know who you are.
Hey, look. I may have to jump up and run.
You better not let that joke. Oh, that ain't the fast one, is it?
No, but that fast. Where is he? He ain't done jumped out, has he?
I was like trying to get the tablet here straightened out.
Y'all.
Hey, they just happy as they can be, ain't they?
Yeah.
But like they know to get out of that nest, don't they? You know what I'm talking about? They know to get out of that nest.
What nest?
The nest they in there.
Oh, they ready to jump and run and
Yeah.
they about ready to go
Yeah,
outside.
That's probably born in them, you
but I
know.
ain't. Y'all, let me tell you. They the fastest eatingest little things you ever see. Look, feel of that one, Danny, how fat he is. Feel of his stomach. Back down here.
I feel them.
That one jumped.
He better take him.
Are y'all seeing them? These right here. I don't even know what kind of chickens these are. Look at the feathers. How pink.
I got him.
That thing come flying over there.
And like I say, they know to get out of that nest. That they know to get out.
Yeah, they want to fly. They want to run and do and.
I think they probably ready to put outside, Mark.
Yeah, they
And
are. But
it's warmed up.
I ain't got nowhere to put them.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, these right here could be out there with a light. You know, they'd be fine. Y'all, they eat like I don't know where y'all see them at the best. But that one with the little knot on his head,
Roadrunner.
fastest running chicken I ever seen. He's a little wilder than these right here. Can they see him, Danny?
Yeah.
That writing right there is over.
Yeah, see right here.
Oh yeah, I see it. Eating this little things. You put some food in there and they start gobbling it up.
Yeah. Hey, y'all, Stephen really is like, he's fitting to have to get back on the pen business. Oh,
Well-
Grandma's got to have some?
Well, I'll get some from. I'll buy some.
It's just 3 hours work for him.
Well, he ain't got time to do that for me. That little old, I don't know if that's can you tell if that's a boy or a girl? That one.
Well, I'll look, and see what it looks like. I've not actually looked at none. I think this is a male.
That's the only one that I know of
Hey,
that's
he
like
don't like
it.
me looking at his wing. And so,
He don't like to be held and messed with. Let him sit up there.
well, that's the Roadrunner,
Yeah, I know it. Y'all, ain't they cute? Where did he go? If that's a boy, I had a name, but that's not the name for a boy that I have picked out. They just. Ain't they cute? Look at that little. Uh-oh, here he comes. Here's a little. Look at them, Danny. You ain't seeing them good.
they worry me. That worries me, Mom.
All right.
Like them doing like that.
What? Running and
Yeah,
jumping?
trying to get out of there. I know it don't bother you too much, but it worries me. Them. Get that right there.
All right, where's the other one? Oh, under here. Oh, God, I forgot about them. All right. Ain't them looking there, Danny, at them?
They
Ain't they sweet?
they a lot calmer than them in that basket.
Well, they
So this is the Aunt Gail basket here, and this is the Helen. Right. That's the Helen basket.
these are older. They wanting to fly. They wanting to do something. All them silkies, I can tell. But I don't know what these are right here. I forgot. I don't know if that's... I just have to wait and see, I reckon. Anyway, I'm fitting to take them in the house, and then we're going to go around there and show you my garden stuff.
But while she's taking the chickens in the house, I'll tell y'all something.
Okay.
So,
Oh, my God.
y'all listen to me now.
You want me to listen?
No, you don't have to listen. Oh, so, I seen somebody say, Stephen's gone to the beach to meet a woman.
Oh, God.
I said, get out of here. I said, yeah, that's what everybody does. That's what families, men, women, children, that's what they go to the beach for. You know, like, that's some pretty bad logic, ain't it? I've been down there with Tammy before to the beach, and I wasn't looking for no woman. Y'all see what I'm talking about? That's the reason I sit over here talking like I'm talking and stuff about, you know, whatever it is that he's staying in a tent. He's, you know, people go to the beach. As a matter of fact, you know, there's 20 women in a two-man tent, you know. Hey, that's right, Paul. I mean, man, Lordy. People go to the beach. Yeah, like he's gone to the beach. That's proof right there. You see what I'm saying, Nick? He's gone to the beach. That's proof. That's all you need to know. Hey, y'all. There's women in Dublin.
Okay.
That right there, y'all, makes me about 53-0 right there, what I just said.
What, I got to go back and watch to see what you just...
watch and see what I said.
See what you said.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't like the sun, do you?
Nah, I'm okay, Mom. I'm okay.
Tammy don't. She don't like that sun. Is it looking at me?
Yeah. You ain't changed it, have you?
I can't really see nothing. It's so dark. There's that dove.
Yeah.
There's that dove. There's that little dove that I was telling y'all about.
So you really wasn't lying, was you?
No. Look at him, Danny. He's so little. He lives around here somewhere. He ain't really too scared.
Probably used to you.
Well, he ain't used to me too much because he ain't never seen me except a day or so ago.
No. Yeah, he's probably seen you.
Where'd he go?
He flew on the clothesline.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all, this is my,
Mom, why don't you flip your camera around where you can see what you're feeling?
okay. I don't see the place to do it. It's dark. I'm just gonna leave it like it is. Okay, that's some watermelons. That's some bell pepper. That's my red-eyed potatoes. This is some more red-eyed potatoes. That's some onions right down there.
Mm-hmm.
This is squash.
Hey, how long it be for this potatoes and stuff? It look like it's getting big.
Yeah, it ain't ready yet, but that's my squash.
Did you know that you have people doing this all over the United States? These bucket things.
There's a lot of people doing it that ain't got room and ain't got time to dig. There's some more squash. There's a little squash. See it down there?
Let's see. Yep, sure is, ain't it?
Yep.
I hate to touch that. Oh, heavy, sticky.
Y'all look. This is my thornless blackberries. I brought them around here and they are growing all over everywhere. They don't have thorns. And they're gonna be some blackberries too. Y'all see all these blooms? It's blackberries on them. This is a tomato. It's a big old healthy one. There's another squash. Oh, there's some down there. Oh, y'all see them? They down there. It ain't gonna take them long. There's some more. Y'all, I love planting. This is the potatoes that you plant. It makes red potatoes. You plant that sprout.
How come you ain't planting them?
These were some I bought to eat, and I just found them that they were sprouted in the house, and I'm gonna do it, but I just hadn't had time. Y'all, that little dove, I wish I could catch him and put him in one of these pens out here.
No.
There's some more blackberries. This thornless.
Look at this chicken having a fit. Look at it.
Oh, I know it. He's bad.
You must have his favorite shoes on.
No, he can't get out.
Show him, Mom, he's pitching a fit.
Well, look at him. He's wanting to.
Look how calm this bunch right here is.
This is a sweet rooster here. I can let him out, and he don't leave. He don't bother nothing.
Do you close him up during the day? I mean at night.
Yeah.
Where does he go at?
Back there on that thing.
This pen, he'll go in there?
Yeah, he'll go in here now. But when I mess with my chickens, he's got after my little babies and pecked them. So I can't let him be in here, because they'll come out of that little door and he'll get after them. But he's never been aggressive to me yet.
Hey, you got that wired and rigged every kind of way you brother get.
Yes, I do. I make sure they well secured as I can get it. You sit down here, Dan.
Well, I just kind of just looking to see what's going on here.
That rooster is very calm, which Captain Hodges was too at one time. Look, Danny, I put them a stick.
Hey, they sitting up there too, ain't they?
They flew up there on that. They love to get up high.
Reckon why that is.
I don't know.
I guess it must be instinct or something.
Yeah, they like to get up high as they can get. I done fed them one time today. I try to look at my blooming star down there.
Mm-hmm.
He's growing too. Or she. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. You reckon you can tell?
I don't know. I'm not no good, to ask. I guess you had to wait and see.
Look at him. He's like a little ball of fur.
Mm-hmm.
He's growing. Can you tell?
I like the way how calm they are. As a matter of fact, they're moving around a little bit now that you out there.
They ain't really hungry because I done fed them one time. Watch them. They jump way up here. Watch them jump up there.
Well, they're already standing on something.
They like to get high as they can get. They like to jump and run. Look at him. He jumped all the way up there from the ground. Ain't that sweet?
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Everybody's pretty satisfied with themselves.
Yeah, it's, the chickens up there at the house, it amazes me how they happy, like doing what they doing.
Come here, baby. Come here.
I really need this camera turned around where I can see what I'm filming.
I see the thing now. Oh. Now.
I can't see how I'm pointing.
Where'd he go? Oh. There he is.
Grandma was in the rooster catching contest at the fair. And she won it like every year. And they was wanting her to quit doing it because nobody didn't want, if Grandma was on the roster, nobody want to go against Grandma.
Well, you quit telling this. He's pretty satisfied where he's at. They can see each other.
Well, I agree with you moving him. I whip my back all skin up.
Her feathers is growing some too.
Are they?
Yeah, not fast. I think he got up there now.
Now, he ain't no happy camper, y'all. Well, you got him, didn't you?
heads, doing like this when he walks.
Man, that is a giant tree, ain't it?
You know how small it was when I moved here.
Not really.
You see that little tree right there, green? It's about that size.
Y'all see that? See how big that root is, y'all? You can't even halfway put your arms around that tree. And here's the tree she was talking about. Right there, right in the center of the screen. She said that's how big this was.
Yeah. It's grown a lot. This is a sweet root. But
Look at his legs shaking. He's scared. He knows it. He knows the Helen chicken catcher. He's got him. Oh, yeah, have you got any hens setting, or are you getting all the eggs out?
I have never had a hen, which I got 2 hens and I bought them last year in March, and they laid all this time and never set on no eggs, never.
I think Stephen's got one up there sitting on his eggs.
Well, I don't know what. I got everything I get is unusual. That's a big old white rooster, ain't it?
Yeah, he's big. He sure is.
Look how wide it is. I put him another stick up here. I don't know where a white rooster came from my chickens. They all brown and reddish.
I'm glad I ain't got to play the drums tonight, y'all. My back's bothering me.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't he just like his daddy?
Just like him. I mean, he's just like him.
I mean, how can he be so much like him?
And you got the hens by themselves, the main hens.
Yeah, they right there.
You ain't gonna put a rooster in there, or you just giving?
No, not till they heal up some, cause I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I got to let them rest some. That Captain Hodges was abusive to almost.
There's people that want you to put him into chicken and dumplings, Mom.
No, I don't want to do that.
Grandma, are you thinking about taking him to the sale, Captain Hodges?
No.
Well, Tammy said something about you was gonna take some to the sale or something.
Well, I might. This is a rooster, and I really don't want to take him, but there's 2 roosters in there and 1 hen.
Hey, Mom, and I mean, they just chickens,
Well, I know they're just chickens, but
You can't have all them roosters. Well, I reckon you got them now, ain't you? You can flip back around or whatever you want to do there. So I mean, you ain't gonna need no bunch of roosters,
well, I know that. That's a rooster. That's a rooster. Captain Hodges is a rooster.
And that big old chicken right there looks like a rooster.
Yeah, he's a rooster. And that red one over there, I think is a rooster. That one that's walking out right now. That one right there, I think is a rooster. If they can see him. I mean, I don't know why, but I've heard there's more roosters hatched than hens.
Yeah.
And I for sure believe that because. And
I don't know what I mean. Oh, I just somebody like think ahead, you know. Like, I mean, man, you're gonna have roosters everywhere, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Like this is kind of just the beginning, Mom.
Yeah, and I got 2 sets of something coming in there and another set in the incubator. I mean, I like him. He's bad and
I
he
know,
pecks
I
and
know you like
everything.
him.
He's got his own personality and I ain't figured it out yet why he acts like that. He likes to bite you. And it ain't 'cause I got shoestrings on and that ain't he don't think it's worms either because I hardly ever my shoes that I got on right now has not got no strings on it and he'll bite just like them other shoes. He is not he thinks they worms. He just
That's the highlight of his day for you to come out here, ain't it?
yeah.
Lead him.
And he had yesterday I was out here burning a bunch of stuff.
Look at his head there. Man, he looks serious, you know.
Yeah.
Turn around and show that, Mom. Like, he looks like. You ever seen somebody just looks mean, y'all? Look at that rooster right there.
He don't look mean.
Yeah, he does. Look at him.
Yesterday I bought a watermelon. Y'all, I bought a watermelon at Walmart. The worst watermelon I've ever bought in my life is a watermelon from Walmart. I cut into that thing and I bet that wasn't sweet. It wasn't good. I said, I'm taking this watermelon back. And I thought, I'm not taking no watermelon back to the counter at Walmart and tell them this watermelon wasn't no good.
You're
So,
supposed to take it and throw it out in the parking lot.
no.
Put a sign up. Don't buy no watermelon here.
Oh, it was awful. Anyway, I said, well, I'll just cut it up into pieces and I'll give it to these chickens out here. And I'll just take a loss on that watermelon.
How much was you out?
I don't know if it was $5 or $6. I mean,
gracious
watermelons, and it wasn't a great old big one either.
I might even take one back for $5 or $6.
Well, it's way out there to Walmart's. I spent that much on gas. Anyway, I give him all some watermelon. Well, he done eat all the red part off and he just had the rind. He was out here yesterday fighting that watermelon rind like you would not believe. He scratched and he jumped on it and he pecked on it and he jumped on it and I said, I'm getting that piece of watermelon out of here because he ain't gonna be settled down till I get that thing out. He just
That's what I'm talking about. Look at him, boy. He just looks mean.
he just wants to jump on something.
He just looks like he's looking at your shoe right now.
He don't look that mean, Danny. He will peck you though. He pecked me right there and wouldn't turn loose. And he pecked the blood out. 'Cause I was down here doing something and he pecked me through the fence.
He did.
Yeah.
You wasn't actually fighting with him this time? Grandma needs to make a video, y'all. How to take a watermelon back to Walmart and give you all the lists of stuff like not only how you want your money back, but you want money back for gas money, you want pain and suffering back, you want Rooster getting his foot hung in the watermelon. You figured it like where they owe you, not they don't owe you the money back, they owe you $50. Again, he's trying to walk up there.
I tell you what, I'll move the canvas if you'll come down.
Hey, y'all, ain't that the funniest thing? When she lets that white rooster right there out, y'all seen me before when I was out there. Hey, boy, like, he's got his head down and he runs to wherever she's standing. That's the funniest thing to me.
What, Danny?
When you let the white chicken out and he can go do anything he wants to do and he will go straight to your feet.
Yeah.
That about kills me.
Just as straight as he can go. I'll show you. And you better get that thing behind you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I ain't got no socks on today.
I ain't got much of it. Come on, get out.
Hey, he can go stand by the pond. He can go up there and look at the hens. He can do anything he wants to do, and he runs straight to her feet.
Uh-oh.
Look, oh, he like, don't you do that, buddy.
Look at him. He's mad. I think done something to him. Oh, his thing's down.
She told her that rooster ain't mean. That's the meanest chicken I ever seen.
I can't even get down here and fix it. Okay, you can come out. Come on out.
She's talking about, look at him, how lovely he is. He be just like just trying to get her.
You can get me when you get up.
Y'all see what I was saying? I said he's standing there, he just looks mean. Look at him.
Okay, go on out.
Hey, I think all you gotta do is hold a stick on the outside of the pen, and I'm pretty sure. Here you go, y'all.
Leave that stick
He can go do anything he wants to do.
Come here.
Uh-oh. He's watching this crazy chicken down here. If I was this white chicken, I would go around there and look at the hens, I think. Don't you come up here now.
Attacking the shovel.
Y'all know what? Y'all, I don't understand. This tripod turns so far and then it stops.
He won't bother you, Danny.
I got my bat mitt and racket out here.
I thought he was gonna try to get me, but he ain't tried to get me. Let me see.
He might be done figured out that you put him in solitary confinement.
Go get down there. Oh, he went back in.
Huh.
Let me get your stick fixed.
Well, watch your hand now.
Now, you get me on. See, what would I do for entertainment if I didn't have it?
I not have to agree with you on that.
He might get better one day.
He ain't lucky we got my twitched in, did he?
No, he didn't.
That pipe he's standing on there, he got it good.
He don't like.
He taught the pipe a lesson. And you tell me he's sweet.
I was looking to see if you got some little horns up there.
And didn't you say that's the one that ain't never crowed?
He did crow the other day
Do-
when I was on live.
Do you ever hear him?
No, I ain't heard him since. He made that noise.
Hey, I seen that, John. That's the only comment I have seen, but yeah, Stephen can actually take his shoe off and put his toes in the sands and still have the normal length of a toe of a normal person.
Sticking
And I'm
out of the sand.
yeah,
Tony
And-
had long toes.
and that ain't all. You know why Stephen can run so fast? He go, "Mom."
Why?
Cause he gets a big. When Stephen runs the track, he goes barefoot, and he gets a jump on everybody cause he got long toes.
Tony, somebody gave Tony a pair of socks one time that had toes in it like gloves. And that's the funniest thing you ever seen when he got them socks on with all them long toes in them. Listen to all them noises he's making up there.
That's him doing that?
Yeah. What would I do without him?
You know, really, I do say that, and these chickens are satisfied.
Yeah, they happy. I mean, I put him in there, and he seems to be perfectly satisfied in
Yeah.
there. He went back in by himself.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't put him back. He went back in there.
You open the gate and they liable, they might come out, but they'll walk back in there, don't they?
That and right there go right back in when I open that gate. Let him know he can go back in. He'll go right back in there. But he will. If one of them chickens when I open that door to them little baby chickens, he will run over there and grab one and have him by the hair. I can't let him hurt I can't let him hurt them babies. So I let him come out and run around because he don't go nowhere. And he don't bother me, he don't bother nothing. He's just happy walking around and look, Danny, he's fluffing up.
Uh-huh.
Them's pretty white chickens, but I don't know where they come from. Look at that one. He's just fluffing up too.
I bet them chickens is worth some money, Mom.
Well, I can't keep all these roosters. I know that. And these over here, there's two white ones and that red one. The white one over there and the red one is roosters. And the other one is a hen. I could part with them two better than I could part with him.
And all these chickens over here in the cage, who do they belong to? Where did they come from?
They my chickens' eggs and the
From them hens over there?
yeah, and the Silky.
I just heard something, Mom. I'm gonna walk around and look.
Oh, you did hear something?
Yeah.
Good gracious. What,
Sorry.
nothing?
No, I didn't see nothing. It was, I guess they was going down the road there.
Oh,
But say, all them hens, all them biddies right there, is from them hens over there?
yeah. Except the silky.
Yeah.
Bloomin' sent me some silky eggs and one hatched in that batch.
So, you got you some good chickens, ain't you?
Yeah. I'm not gonna try to, I got some naked chicken eggs in the incubator.
Oh, I seen the
Bloomin' sent me.
I seen a picture. I ain't so sure about you.
I ain't never seen none. But I like my little silkies, and I got how many? 5 or 6 in there.
Mm-hmm.
This silkies, they're white, and that's the black one. So
Do you, when you put silkies together, do you try to keep the black and white separated, or just whatever?
I don't guess. I don't know. I'm just gonna.
Are you showing a good picture there?
They'll do.
Look like you might be aimed a little high.
They gon' if they're silkies, they gonna still be silkies, but they might come out different colors, or something. 'Cause that's a solid black one over there.
Like, it's hard to believe how that chicken is a white chicken, ain't it?
Yeah,
From
them red hens
yeah.
and that Captain Hodges. Solid white. I mean, not a spot of no other color on him.
You don't think Stephen swapped no eggs on you, do you?
No? Why?
Stephen liable swapped some eggs on you. He does stuff like that.
He better not be messing with my stuff. No, he ain't. Ever since I've been. Uh-oh. See? That's a rooster, and that was a hen he was messing with.
And she didn't care too much for it, did she?
No. Now that rooster right there, he walks up and down that fence like he's doing. Not bothering nobody.
So it looks like to me, Grandma, you can put a rooster, one hen out in the yard, and just let the roosters walk around. They ain't gonna get too far away from them hens.
But see, I can't turn Captain Hodges loose because he's mean. He'd jump on me. I mean, he's real mean. Now, him, he just pecks at me. He's not vicious. I was gonna send you a video somebody sent me. A man, he drove up to his house. He drove up to the doorsteps, and he was trying to get out of his car and get in on the doorsteps and get in the house, and there was a rooster down there trying to get him. And you ought to seen that man trying to get by that rooster. And he tried to get out of that car and get on that porch and get in this house. He was about to tear it down trying to get in there because that rooster was after him. So I'm not the only person that has mean roosters.
Hey, Mom.
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna head on.
Oh, okay.
My back's bombing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm fitting it.
Hey, you can talk, and
It's time to get off.
You never needed me to help you talk,
Well, I know it, but they like to be in the sun, but is they 2 of them doing that?
They was then. They was then.
That's the sweetest rooster right there. Which I don't take up that much time with them.
Yeah, the one right there in the hallway there, he ain't never messed with you, has he?
No. Which Captain Hodges didn't ever neither. He just got mean. I don't know why he turned mean, but he did.
Hey, Grandma, don't get off because I'm leaving. I just
Well, I don't know what.
I've sat with my back hurting about as long as I can, as long as I want to sit with it
Well,
hurting.
I appreciate you staying this long.
It really is hurting. It's been hurting a while, but it's getting bad.
Look on Amazon. That you see that pen right there
Uh-huh.
at the very bottom of the page. I need another one of them. I mean, you have to put chicken wire around it, but
How much are they?
100 and
Don't pay that much. Don't
Why?
pay that much because you can buy a roll of wire and make 100 cages.
well, I got some wire, but you have to wrap that up. You can't. That's got chicken wire all around it.
Well, I'm telling you, you can rip down the 2x6s.
I can't.
I can.
Well,
I do it for you. I was out there ripping some stuff last night. Hey, y'all, I'm fitting to go. My back's hurting.
well, I'm glad I don't have back trouble.
I guess it's from all that bending down I was doing last night.
No, you just got a bad back to begin with. You hurt
Yeah.
it when you was young.
But I'm heading on out, Grandma.
All right. Well, thank you.
Hey, good to see y'all.
I'm glad you come.
Oh. Talk to catch you later.
All right. Thank you.
You will.
Y'all, it's so peaceful. This is what I do. I sit out here and look at my little chickens, and I wish I could get my little black Silky, but he's always way down there, and I don't want to crawl in there. Let me see if I can go over there. He's growing, and he's so pretty and fluffy, and let me see if I can see him anywhere. I can show him to y'all. There he is, right side of the... Let me turn the camera around. There he is, right side of that white cooler. Little black thing. Oh, look at them. They all sitting there huddled up together. Look at the little Silky. Y'all, they so happy. They happy as they can be. I'm so happy they happy. I feed them good, and there he sits over there. The little Silky over there. Oh, they hear Danny. There he goes. They heard him before I did. Okay, y'all, I know y'all tired of seeing my chickens, but I don't get tired of seeing them. I'm amazed. I was out here all day yesterday and burning some stuff and just looking at them, and I enjoy my chickens, you know. I even like the ones that's not sweet. I like the sweet ones too, but I can't part with because he bites. That might be his way of I don't know. I don't know why he bites. He's not hungry. That's not why he's biting. He's not hungry. That's not it. Okay, I got it turned around here. He doesn't bite because he's hungry, because he's got food. He just bites because some way or another that's in his nature of being, and I can't get rid of him because he bites. He's just, let's see. I got Captain Hodges, and I got Captain Hodges Jr. over here, and I got Stracker, or Sparky. I done forgot now what his name is. Y'all know, I know y'all remember. But these other ones that I've not got real attached to, I haven't. That was the babies that was in the little pen around there on the side. And there's one hen, 2 roosters in that butch. And I may let Stephen take them, and Danny if they go back to the cell, because I can't keep them. But they're just such a blessing to me that it's hard to part with them, because I love them. I love them. They all have personalities, and even the ones that's not got a good personality, I still love them. And I don't know what this white one here thinks, why he's picking at stuff and kind of biting at it and jumping on it. And I don't know, maybe he needs a hen. That might be what he's needing. I'm not sure. This is my first, we had chickens when I was a little girl, and long time ago I had some chickens, and I didn't know you had to keep them in a pen and covered and everything, and I let them, something got every one of them. They didn't, something will eat them. If you don't cover them and keep them seen about, they something will get them. They no doubt about that. But thank y'all so much. Y'all, I really went a little longer than I meant to today, but you just get to talking, and you get to going over old times and looking at my chickens, and they're all so happy, and I'm so happy, and my family is happy, and Stephen's out there trying to recuperate from all the work he's been doing and enjoying himself, but he'll get back and he'll be going at it again. And y'all watch my son and Tammy. I don't know their schedule, it's in the afternoon most of the time, I think. And Stephen at 6:30 every morning, and at 10 a.m. every day for things he does. And Danny said he was going to try to help me get some pens here that I didn't realize that I was going to run into this situation about the roosters, but I have run into it, and I just get attached to things, and I hate to get rid of it. And I really can't keep it because I don't have the room. I have some room here that I could put some stuff in this big pen, but I don't need all these roosters because the feed costs a lot, But my sweet roosters like Captain Hodges Jr. over here, JR. He's a rooster, and I don't want to get rid of him either. But anyway, thank y'all so much for being such a sweet, caring YouTube family of ours. That we all love y'all, and we thank y'all for being with us and watching us. And I hope we have said something that would help you along your way, and be a blessing. If you can't be a blessing, don't be nothing. If you can't bless somebody and help somebody along, don't do nothing to bring them down. Be a kind, caring person and uplift people. I don't see how people can go through life and be bringing people down that don't need bringing down. This world needs uplifting, and it needs kind, caring, loving people in it, and have a little joy and laughter, and just be the best person that you can be and help each other, because that's what the Lord wants us to do. He doesn't want us to go around seeing somebody enjoying themselves and trying to cut them down and break them down and get them off of what they think is you're doing good. I mean, we can all do good. We can all be a blessing, and we can all uplift everybody. And if you see somebody that needs that you can tell some people are very down and need kind words spoken. And that's what I strive to do if I see somebody like that. And I try to be someone to lift you up, not give you a bad feeling. And my chickens is making noises. But anyway, thank y'all for watching, and y'all watch. Let's see. I don't know if Danny and them will probably be on this afternoon doing something. I can't keep up with them. I can't keep up with it. Well, I can keep up with Steven and what he's doing if he does it on time, and I can keep up with me pretty good. But sometimes I appreciate my son coming down here and helping me get everything going without getting nervous and everything. I see some red hearts. I can't see who's sending them, but anyway, thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being y'all and being kind to our family. Bye-bye. Let me see if I can turn this off. Oh, I didn't do it.